most pleasurable things to do to your woman during knacking. I have 5 of them, so wait for it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, Gracious Chioma, and today I'm going to give you some secrets that will make you get better during knacking. What your woman actually wants you to do during knacking that will make it pleasurable for her. But most times they are afraid or they are shy to talk about it because they don't know how you're going to feel about it. They don't know if telling you could actually make you feel less of yourself. They don't know if telling you whether it is what you will like to explore. So today I'm standing in the gap for them, and I'm telling you, and I'm going to tell you what she wants you to do to her during knacking. Number 1, talk about what they like and plan ahead. Communication. Actually, they would love to communicate with you. They would love to create an environment that will bring about that intimate communication where you guys will be able to talk about what you want from her during knacking and what she wants from you during knacking. Because for you to please your woman, she is in a better place, in the right position to actually tell you what she likes. But most times they are shy talking about it. That is why I keep emphasizing on the importance of communication when in the moment and even outside the moment. Now, this is not about the moment. Communication that I'm talking about here should be before the moment so that you know what you're doing when you guys are knacking. So let's kind of talk about this communication, how it can go. The woman actually would want you to create the environment. She might actually want you to initiate that communication. So how you're going to do this is by creating an environment that will enable the both of you to talk about what you like during your intimate moment. Now you can start like this. There are so many ways to kick off. You can get a movie that has sexual scenes in it, a lot. Very romantic movie. Let's take for example 50 Shades of Grey. Can create a very loving environment for you and your partner. So you can start off this way because the woman actually wants you to create that environment. The woman actually wants you to be the one to communicate. Do you get what I'm saying? When I mean communication, I don't mean that she actually wants to like talk to you, because they don't really want to talk to you about knacking, like what they like, so that you don't see them as being obsessed with it. They actually want you to bring out that time and create the environment and initiate that communication. So you can get a movie that will create a serene environment that can ignite arousal in the both of you and put the both of you in the moment. You might not actually do anything, but there is this feeling that the both of you can get being in a romantic scene or a romantic arena, right? So there are ways you can initiate it, which I've said one of them is by getting a romantic movie so you guys can watch together, and something that is not so loud, not so noisy. It could be at night, so you could off the lights and just the light that comes out from the television can illuminate the environment. And you guys are going to be sitting close to each other, maybe on the same sofa. Once the movie sets and the environment is setting in, she might lean forward and keep her head on your shoulder, or anyhow she wants to stay close to you. Then from what is happening in the movie, or from the movie creating a very loving environment between you guys, you can actually start a conversation because the environment has actually made it easier for you. So if you kind of try to initiate communicating with your woman, asking her what she wants, or actually you guys talking about what you love most, or just talking about the experience you both have had and the past experiences you guys have, this actually demonstrates effort, intent, and desire to please. She get to understand that you have it in you, that you are willing to please her. You're willing to make her happy when you guys are in the moment, and it makes her so happy. And she also sees that you are creating an environment for an improvement. And she also sees that you are also creating an environment for the both of you to learn new things, that you don't want your knacking life to go down or to just be a monotonous event. You want to explore different things. You want to act as if it's your first time that you guys are doing it together, but actually you've been doing it for a long time, you know, but it doesn't have to be monotonous. So this actually makes her happy to see that you are initiating it, that you want to please her, you want to make her happy. So it gives her the opportunity to actually talk to you about what she really likes, because she sees that you are interested in making her happy during knacking. Because so many women are afraid of talking to their men about what they want or how they want them to improve in their knacking life. The next way you can actually create a very serene environment that can help you to initiate a communication with your woman is maybe try looking at her in a romantic way, or starting a romantic conversation, or reading a romantic novel can actually create an environment. There are games that you can play that can also do that. So there are different ways you can actually start up that environment. Just look for a very creative one that will suit you and your partner. Number 2, forget about your joystick for a bit. You don't have to be selfish. You have to be selfless when it comes to this. Now, the problem with most guys, especially African men, you guys always just think about your pleasure. Most of you do not care about your partner. You don't care about your woman, if she is satisfied or not. All you care about is diving in, penetrating, and hitting it hard until you release that fluid, and then you calm down. And then you start sleeping already. You don't even know if your woman is okay with that. So if you're on a journey or in a journey to pleasing your woman, you should forget about being selfish. Forget about your joystick. Please your woman. Be selfless. Make it pleasurable for you and for her, not just you alone. So being selfless can be a turn on for your partner. Women are more likely to orgasm when knacking involves various activities besides kitty penetration. Now, what do I mean by this? Example again, most African men, they literally know just 3 positions, which are the basic cowgirl, doggy style, and missionary. And most people just only do missionary. Most people, they just enjoy doggy and they just keep doing doggy. Now, women love it when you switch things up, so that it doesn't feel boring and you don't have to be trusting like a jackrabbit. So what you're going to do is always try to incorporate new things. Always try to change positions, and not just changing positions. You can also add oral. I'm sure that most women are excited giving their man oral, but not all men are excited giving their woman oral. So it's not a problem if you don't want to do oral, but I'm telling you that these are the things that you can incorporate. These are the things you can switch up to, apart from penetrating. Some women can even orgasm if you don't penetrate. If you do your foreplay well and do oral, they can just land just from that without penetration. Okay, knacking doesn't all have to be about penetration. You can knack without penetrating. Okay, so there are tons of things you can do that will switch things up for you guys. You can use your finger, you can do oral, you can change positions. While doing it, you can actually stop and foreplay, then continue. It pleases the woman, and this is what she wants you to know. But it might be a little difficult for her to talk to you about it, to tell you that she is not happy the way you just think about just yourself. the way you just think about your joystick. You don't think about her kitty. So guys, you have to try and be selfless when it comes to knacking. Number 3, embrace variety. There is more to this one, which can include role play, talking dirty, changing positions, even includes the places that you knack. So avoid falling into too much of a routine. Now let's discuss this in a broad spectrum. Role play is a way to spice things up during knacking, and this actually looks as if the woman is seeing a brand new person. Okay, so today you can be a police officer, the next day you can be a medical doctor, the next day you can be an engineer. So you see, it looks as if she's seeing a brand new person, and that excites her. And I know that one of the reasons why men cheat, because they feel that it's just one person. African people will tell you, I eat this soup and I'm going to eat another soup. I eat egusi today, I eat a bitter leaf tomorrow. Then when you're being intimate with your partner and you guys switch things up, you guys make it look new every brand new day, you feel like it's a different person that you are doing it with. It won't make you to eat egusi and eat bitter leaf soup tomorrow and eat oha or eat draw the next day. So role play can actually help. And another one is talking dirty. Some of you guys do not even talk dirty. Even when you're money, you can talk dirty. You enjoying her, just talk dirty. Spit some things into her ears. Everything you say, she doesn't forget it. So say some nice things that can get her off. Talking about the places that you knack. You mustn't all just knack on top of your bed. You can do it on the floor. You can do it in the shower. You can do it in the bathtub. You can do it in the kitchen chimney. You can do it in your car. You can do it in your pool. You can do it in a club. You can do it anywhere you can think of. You can do it in a dilapidated building. It is fun to change the scene. It is fun to change the place you knack. The feeling you get when you are on top of the bed might not be the same feeling you get when you are in the kitchen. Man, there is some sweetness there. There is some sweetness when you do it when the water is running on your head. There is a sweetness when you're moving on the road and you feel like parking and getting some quickie inside your car. Switch things up, guys. Change the positions and change the places that you knack. Don't let it to just be boring and designated to just on top of the bed. Okay, so this can actually help you to avoid being monotonous. Avoid like, this is a script for us and this is how it starts and this is how it's going to end. So try and switch things up. It's sexy, guys, and that is what women love. They love to explore. This will actually help you too. I know that so many guys love it as well. So your woman wants it. So this is what she wants. Try to incorporate it. It makes her to feel that you really love her and then you want to get better when it comes to the moment. And that she doesn't see you as someone that could cheat. Of course, because I don't know what she'll be getting outside again when you practice any practicable when it comes to the moment with your partner. The fourth thing that can be pleasurable for her is finding the right pace and the rhythm. Now, some people love it rough. Some people love it slow, but most women love it slow. That is why when they are on top of you, they start slow. They keep riding. When they are now getting off, they go fast, but they don't really go as fast as. If you are actually bent on pleasing your woman during knacking, you should find the right pace and rhythm. Okay, it mustn't be slow, it mustn't be fast. Just try and find out. Maybe when you are going slow, look at her body movements and see what pleases her. When you're going slow, how does she switch her body? How does she move? And then when you're going fast, how does she moan? But it is always good to switch things up when it comes to pace and rhythm. You must start slow. So when you start slow, giving it to her, you can even at a point stop. When you feel that she is enjoying it the most, you can just stop. Cut that excitement a little and then start foreplay, then you can go again. Whichever pace of rhythm that you're following, just watch her body movement, her twitching, her communication is exuding from her body movement. So you watch out for it and see what pleases her, what is pleasurable. So you can actually ask her what she likes as well, so she can tell you if you're bent on pleasing your woman. The fifth one is do not forget about knacking toys. Now, this is another fun part when it comes to the moment. Here in Africa, we actually do not incorporate toys in the moment. Like, we should start doing that because it is fun to use it. Before I made this video just today, I was talking with someone, so she was trying to tell me some of the issues she have with her relationship, and one of the things she mentioned was that she would actually love to incorporate toy during the moment with her partner, but she's afraid of talking to her partner about it because she feels that if she talks to her partner about it, that her partner will feel less of himself. That shouldn't be. So you see how women think. They think that when they talk to you about incorporating toys into knacking, that you're going to feel less of yourself. You feel like, does it mean that my size is too small or is too big? Does it mean that I am not doing it well? Now, especially when you know you can't do oral, then it's good to incorporate such ones that can help to stimulate the clit. Okay? You can get G-spot wands if you can't use your finger. So guys, women actually would love it when you incorporate toys, but this is one of the #1 points that they would not even want to talk to you about. So I'm talking to you today on their behalf that they love to incorporate it in the knacking moment. So if, however, your woman tells you about this, don't ever feel that she is talking to you about it because you're not man enough. Okay, just feel that she wants to spice things up, and that is why she's telling you about it. So do not feel somehow when she brings up such topic. And these are my top 5 points in a ways to pleasing your woman, and the things that your woman would actually want you to do often, but she's too shy to talk about. And I hope that these points will help improving your knacking life between you and your partner. I'm still your favorite sex coach, Gracious Chioma. If you're feeling this topic, do not forget to hit that like button, turn on notification once you've subscribed, and leave a comment down there below on my comment section, and I'm definitely going to see you in my next video. I love you guys.